Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Canada Daily Updates. Today's video is all about Canada Immigration new program for Canada PR. This program is almost similar to the program TR to PR. Now temporary residents who are on work permit or study permits can apply for PR easily through the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. In this video we will be talking about eligible cities, language requirements, job offers, education, and work experience. If you're interested in learning more about this topic, please stay tuned because you're in the right place. So, if you're ready to dive in, let's get started. How to immigrate through the RNIP. Through the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, the Government of Canada works with small and remote communities in Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and British Columbia, to attract and retain foreign workers. Eligibility requirements for candidates. To be considered for the RNIP, potential candidates must meet the following federal criteria as well as requirements established by the participating community where they are hoping to settle. The federal criteria are: have a recommendation from one of the designated communities. List of communities will be provided at the end of this video. Have 1 year of continuous work experience in the past 3 years, a minimum of 1,560 hours. Have graduated from a publicly funded post-secondary institution in the recommending community. Have a genuine job offer to work in one of the designated communities. Minimum language requirements SLB4. Have sufficient funds to settle and support themselves and their family in the community. Have an intention to live in those cities. Work experience. Eligible candidates must have a minimum of 1,560 hours, 1 year, of paid work experience in the past 3 years. The work experience must be in one occupation but can be with different employers. The work experience can be obtained in Canada or outside Canada. The work experience can be accumulated during the 3 years preceding the application, regardless of breaks in employment. Self-employed work experience is not eligible. Please note that international students may be exempt from the work experience criteria if they are recent graduates, from a full-time post-secondary program of at least 2 years, or from a full-time master's program or higher. Education. Candidates must have a degree, diploma, certificate program from a post-secondary program of 2 years or more, a Canadian high school diploma or the foreign equivalent. Diplomas obtained outside Canada must have their equivalency confirmed by an Educational Credential Assessment (ECA) report from a designated organization. The ESSA report must be less than 5 years old at the time of application. Job offer. Potential candidates must have a genuine, full-time, permanent job offer in one of the participating communities. The wage must meet the minimum wage listed for the NOC in the Canada Job Bank, and the candidate's previous experience must demonstrate that they can perform the duties of the job offered. The Government of Canada defines a genuine job offer as one that must meet the needs of the employer. The employer must actively be in the business for which the offer has been made. The employer must be able to fulfill the terms of the offer. Additionally, the job offer must be of the tier category or one skill level above or below the NOC that best applies to the candidate's work experience. Candidates whose NOC tier category 5, however, must have a job offer in the same occupation. Language requirements. The minimum language requirement is based on the NOC tier category that applies to the candidate's job offer. NOC tier category 0 and 1, minimum language score of SLB6 is required. NOC tier category 2 and 3, minimum language score of SLB5 is required. NOC tier category 4 and 5, minimum language score of SLB4 is required. Funds. Candidates must demonstrate that they have sufficient funds to support themselves and their families after they move to Canada. These funds must be their own and cannot be borrowed from anyone. RNIP participating communities. The Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP, is community-driven, which means participating communities take the lead in attracting new immigrants and matching them with local job vacancies, promoting a welcoming community, and connecting newcomers to established members of the community and local settlement services. The following 11 communities are participating in the pilot: North Bay, Ontario; Sudbury, Ontario; Timmins, Ontario; Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario; Thunder Bay, Ontario; Brandon, Manitoba; Altona/Rhineland, Manitoba; Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Clara's Home, Alberta. Vernon, British Columbia. West Kootenay, British Columbia. And that's a wrap on today's video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If you have any questions or comments about this topic, feel free to leave comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.